Hello guys, this is our OpenProject channel and welcome again to a new episode. Today again is going to be quick. I'm going to show you how I install OpenProject on Docker. There are various ways to do it. You can start by clicking on install OpenProject. Again, we are going to use Docker container. You can install using deb rpm and installation on Univention. But again, we're going to talk about Docker. I already got the page up, open, so we can go straight and easily install it. If you don't have Docker already installed, look in the description below. I already got some other videos that shows how to install it. So without any delay, let's go and open the terminal. There we go, I'm already logged in. I'm going to move on my left. Now, there are different type of installation. This is what is recommended, right? But today I'm going to show you only one container, right? And this is what I'm going to choose. And the reason why I need to choose HTTPS as false, right? But again, you can choose, it's exactly the same thing, all right? So I'm going to copy it. Let me see something here, all right? I could choose the actual container in production. Again, it's up to you if you want to do that. Again, it's exactly the same, all right? Here you can actually add your domain as well if you wanted to. I'm going to use for this installation the IP. Now, if I want to redirect, I can use Cloudflare using installation of Nginx Proxy Manager. Again, in the description, the link for the video. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to copy and paste the code. Let's see, let's go on, let's use this one. Why not? Yeah, let's use this one here. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to copy. Now, again, there is no port that has been used, like 8080, and if you do, you want to change the actual port, right? So I'm going to click on that one, and I'm going to change the secret. I should have done this one before, actually, before I do that. Let's clear that. Right, let's do this. There we go. Let's paste this one here. Let's change the secret. You want to make sure you got something strong. 8080 is okay. I'm going to use localhost as I said. Let's go and copy it again. Open up the terminal and I'm going to press enter. The actual download does take a little bit of time, so be patient. Alright, so the installation is complete and we go back to the browser. I'm going to refresh the list and I should see the new installation. And as you can see here, we got Gracious Booth, OpenProject, port 8080. Let's have a look at the logs. Now it looks like the actual installation is still going, so we're going to leave it for a while and see what happens. Let's go back to the page where you can actually see how you can actually get access. The default login password is admin and admin. Of course, make sure as soon as you get in, you change the password. That is important. Looks like it's still going, so we're going to leave it a few minutes more. Alright, so we look like we got liftoff here. Everything looks good. It's been loaded and we are ready to go inside. So let's go and sign in. Again, you need to create a new account. Of course, if as I said, you want to make sure that you delete the old account and you create a new account. So let's go with admin and admin, and I'm going to sign in. Let's press X here now. So let's start with a new password. Looks good, and let's go and save. I'm going to save that as English. And here you can actually go through the introduction. I'm not going to skip it. Again, don't skip it. If you're the first time you use it, it is important you go through and learn how to use the actual application. So I'm going to skip it. And we got everything we need to know. Now, as you can see here, the application is running under the name of localhost. You want to change that to your domain name if you are going to install this, for example, on a VPS. And again, the request, it tells me what it is 127, as you can see here. All right, that is the IP has been allocated by the Docker container. As I can actually allocate private IP, local IPs, rather than, let me show you what I'm talking about here. If I go back to containers, rather than give this one here, I can actually apply 192.168.1 and whatever I want, really. Even though they're different IP address, I can actually redirect, okay? But you won't have this if you install it on Docker like I did here now. You won't have that option. Just because I got an external app running on another Docker container on another server, okay? But that's it's nothing to do with this tutorial. So anyway, we are in, and again, you got demo project, where you can get all the projects you need, and you can collaborate with other people, other users. You can have team planners. It's very easy to use as well, guys. Again, there is the free version, the community version we're using, and there's also a pro version. Right? And you can actually start the enterprise version or the trial if you wanted to. Now you can go here, you can go to administration, and here you can do all the changes. Now the first thing I will do is change the user. I will create a new one, make sure it's the administrator, okay, and then delete the other one. So you make yourself administrator. Let's say, for example, like now gas email is, let's see, and I'm going to change that. I mean, I thought it was that, but anyway, let's go back here. And again, next time you put your email address in, or just, for example, Al, is up to you, or Gas, it will ask you to add the new password, okay? And then you come back in and delete the old one. This is how simple as, okay? Let's go back to administration. If you go to system settings, as you can see, you need to change this one with the domain name. Make sure you redirect that. In my case, for example, if I go to proxy manager, I think it's this one here. If I go here, I can actually redirect this one here. And that's how I will automatically change the host name from localhost to the domain. Again, when you install it, you can change that by using what we used here. For example, rather than localhost, make sure you use your domain. That's how simple it is. That's the difference to what I installed it and the way you're going to install it. Make sure you change localhost, unless of course you want to use it as a localhost. You can do that as well if you wanted to. So all the information to change are here. The ports, just in case you want to change the port as well. I think you can change it by changing the ports here. All right. Make sure you change the one on the left, okay? And you also need to change this. Otherwise, you will have a problem. Once you're happy, you can actually save it. You go to display, different languages if you want to. Here you go all the kind of projects you can do, attachment, repositories. And as you can see, it's very simple to use anyway. Very, very intuitive. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I haven't said subscribe, share. A lot of people kind of moaning about I say that all the time, every video. So it's up to you guys. You know what to do. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.